This is for educational use only. Our group grants permission for our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardinis, to use this as educational material.
Understanding the self is important because it helps me build a stronger sense of self. It allows me to clearly know my identity, including my values, beliefs, strengths, and weaknesses. When I understand myself, I become more confident and secure in who I am. I don't easily depend on other opinions because I know what I stand for. In my material self, understanding helps me realize that my worth is not based only on the things I own. It teaches me to be more responsible and value what truly matters. While in my digital self, it helps me become more aware of how I present myself online. I learn to act responsibly, think before I post, and protect my identity. For my spiritual self, understanding myself helps me connect with my beliefs, purpose, and inner values, guiding me to make meaningful decisions. And last, in my political self, it helps me become aware of my opinions, rights, and responsibilities as a citizen. I learn to think critically and respect different views. Overall, understanding the self in this aspect helped me grow, make better decisions, and become a more aware, responsible, and balanced person.
Understanding the self is one of the most important things I've learned because it helps me become more aware, confident, and true to who I really am. When I understand myself, I can better recognize my strengths, weaknesses, and values which guide my decisions and actions in everyday life. It also allows me to grow as a person and not just follow what others expect from me. Looking at my material self, I realized that I sometimes measure my worth based on the things I own or want to have. But this reflection taught me that while material things can bring comfort, they should not define my identity. My spiritual self helped me connect with my inner beliefs, purpose, and peace of mind. It reminds me to stay grounded and to reflect on what truly matters in my life. The political self made me more aware that I am part of a community and a society. My opinions, beliefs, and choices can affect others, so I need to be more responsible, informed, and respectful. And lastly, my digital self showed me how I present myself in the online world. I learned that being authentic, careful, and mindful of what I share is important because it shapes my reputation and reflects who I am. Finally, understanding these aspects of myself helped me see that I am not just one identity, but a combination of different parts that continue to grow and change. This awareness helps me stay balanced, make better choices, and become a more genuine version of myself, both in real life and in the digital world.
I will be reporting about society and social relationship. These two concepts are very important because they explain how we live and interact with one another. First, what is society? Society is a large group of people who live together in the same area. They share the same culture, tradition, and laws. And next, social relationship. These are the connection, interaction, and bonds that we form with other people. It is how we relate to our family, friends, classmates, and co-workers.
So, important of understanding self in maritime industry. Understanding the self is very important in maritime industry because work at sea demanding, high risk, and teamwork based. So number 1, improve safety at sea. When seafarers understand their own condition, they can avoid mistakes that may lead to accident. Self-awareness helps prevent human error, which is a major cause of maritime incidents. Number 2, strength, teamwork, and communication. Life on board requires working with people from different countries and cultures. Knowing your behavior and attitude helps you communicate better and avoid conflict with the crew. Good self-awareness also makes cooperation smoother and more effective in daily ship operation. Number 3, better decision making. In emergencies of stressful situation, understanding how you react helps to stay calm. This leads to clearer thinking and better decision that can save lives and protect the ship. It also prevents panic-driven action that could make situation worse. Number 4, build responsibility and discipline. Self-awareness helps seafarers become more responsible of their duties. They become more careful, disciplined, and reliable in performing tasks. This ensures that ship's operation runs smoothly and professionally at all times.
The maritime industry is a global sector that involves the transformation of goods and people across seas, oceans, and other waterways. It plays a major role in international trade because around 80 or 90% of the world's goods are transported by ships. Without this industry, global commerce, supply chains, and economic development would be much lower and more expensive. The maritime industry includes different activities such as shipping, shipbuilding, port operations, and marine services. Shipping is the most important part, where cargo vessels like container ships, tankers, and bulk carriers move products such as oil, food, raw materials, and manufactured goods from one country to another. Ports serve as the connection points where goods are loaded and unloaded, while shipbuilding companies design and construct vessels used for transportation.
Nation building. Nation building is the process of creating, developing, and strengthening a nation group of people share a common identity within a defined state and involve building sense of unity among citizens and establishing strong political, economic, and social institutions. Key aspects of the nation building: political development, creating effective governance, law, and democratic system. Economic growth. Economic growth, developing industry, structure, and jobs. Social unity, promoting shared identity, culture, national values. Education, building awareness, skills, civic responsibility, security and stability, maintaining peace and protecting citizens. Why it matters? Nation building helps reduce internal conflict, strengthen national identity, improve living standards, ensure long-term stability and development.
Role of citizen. In nation building is not only the responsibility of government. Every citizen plays an important role by following laws, participating in community activities, and helping others. Simple action like voting, responsibility, respecting others, and being productive members of society contribute to stronger nation. Role of youth in nation building. Young people are important because they are the future leader of the country. Through education, discipline, and active persistence in social issues, the youth can bring new ideas and energy. They can promote positive change through leadership, innovation, and responsibility use of social media. Importance of culture and identity. Culture helps unite people by giving them a shared sense of belongings, tradition, language, and values, strengthening nation identity, respecting culture diversity while promoting unity, helping create harmony with the nation. good governance and leaders, strong and honest leadership is essential in nation building. Leaders should promote transparency, fairness, and accountability. Good governance builds trust between the people and the government. Sustainable development. Nation building should focus not only on process today, but also on the future. Protecting the environment, using resources wisely, and planning for the long-term development ensure the future generation will benefit. In conclusion, nation building is a continuous process that requires unity, cooperation, and active participation from the both government and citizen. It involves strengthening political system, improving the economy, and promoting social harmony. Despite the challenges, a nation can grow stronger with people work together towards common goals. Every individual has a role to play in shaping a better and more stable society. Through corrective effect and shared responsibility, a nation can achieve lasting progress and development.